Yes, dude?
Have you ever wanted a pet before?
What? No. No. Why would I want that? Do you know what those things do to you? Like, if we had a dog in here, they wouldn't see us as people. They would see us as one of their little playthings, and they would chase us around the house until we'll be out of energy, and then they'll put us in their house and they'll chew us to bits until there's nothing left. All there will be left of us is stuffing, as our body parts are all over the floor. It's because they don't see us as people. We're not real people. We're just puppets. So I would not want I would not want a pet.
Well, how about you, Farkle?
I'm not really interested in pets, but I've had one before.
Really?
Yeah, I had a goldfish, but it died.
Well, that's to be expected. You know, goldfish do die. So how long did it last?
About 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes? How the hell did it last 5 minutes?
Well, it looked so bored in its little tank, so I gave it some weed so it can, chill out.
You're not supposed to give fish weed or any animal weed.
Well, I didn't know that.
Common sense would tell you that.
Listen, I'm a drug dealer. I was not taught common sense.
Why are you even asking us these questions?
Oh, that's because I got a pet.
Yeah, you got a pet? You didn't get a dog, did you?
No, I didn't get a dog. I got something even better. I got a digital monkey.
What? A digital monkey?
Yeah, it's digital.
Why do we need a digital monkey?
Because, Derek, it's the future. The future holds so many things, like digital monkeys. So I got us a digital monkey.
Why not just a real monkey?
Because why should we get a real monkey when we can get a digital monkey?
But still, I would say the real thing is a lot better than, getting anything digital.
Well, shut up. What do you know? I mean, look, Mr. Monkey, come here, boy. Yes, see? Look how amazing Mr. Monkey is.
Okay, first off, the effects for that digital monkey you got there is terrible. Like, come on, like, if you were gonna buy something digital, could you have gotten something that looks, actually real?
What are you talking about, Derek? The effects for Mr. Monkey are incredible. I mean, look, it looks like he's right here. See? It looks so canny.
Dude, I can easily tell that monkey's just green screened on here. I mean, you're not faking anyone. I can easily tell, and it's kind of distracting.
Oh, screw you, Derek. I mean, this is the best money could buy, or what I could buy. I mean, look at him. He looks like he's physically here. I mean, look, I can pet him. Well, digitally pet him. Look, I'm petting him right now. See? Look, I am physically petting him. Yeah, looks super real, right? I'm petting him.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm gonna go, watch anime while you play with, fake-ass Curious George. So, bye, dude.
Okay, who the hell am I kidding? This looks fake as shit, okay? No one's gonna buy this. I don't know why I even wasted all my money on this. I'm gonna ask one question. Do you think I'm stupid? Do you honestly believe I'm a dumbass? Cause there is no way in hell I'm gonna believe that this is a real dog. This is some of the worst CGI I've ever seen. This is not real. Bitch, you are not Lion King, okay? I gave Lion King a lot of hate, saying, yeah, the animals don't have emotion at all. But this is too much emotion for me. It's so much emotion that honestly, all I could see is Scooby-Doo. Hello, Shaggy. We gotta go on an adventure. And Harrison Ford's like, oh man, Scoob, let's do this, man. Oh, let's go on an adventure, man. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Oh man, Scoob. Okay, so yeah, Call of the Wild by 20th Century Studios. Yep, not 20th Century Fox anymore, 20th Century Studios. That does not roll off the tongue. That does not sound right. 20th Century Studios, 20th Century Fox. That just rolls off the tongue. This does not roll off the tongue. I don't know if they could just thought of not a better idea, but sure, 20th Century Studios. Yeah, that must have took them hours to think of. Anyways, yeah, Call of the Wild. Well, what is my real opinion on this film? It's not terrible actually. I thought I was gonna kind of hate this film or just be bored out of my mind, but it's not terrible. But there is a lot of things to make fun of in this film. The Harrison Ford in this movie is actually really great, and I love the chemistry between Buck and Harrison Ford, even though it's just CGI dog, and I've seen behind the scenes of this movie, and at that point it kind of just ruined the movie for me because all I could think is Harrison Ford is rubbing a belly of a man in a green suit. That's all I could think of, and I could just think of wow, this man is grabbing something in his mouth. That's all I can think of now because this movie that kind of ruined the movie for me. But honestly, it's not a bad movie in all honesty. So, but I kept saying all honesty. Why I keep saying that? But anyways, let's go ahead and start this review. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Adventure of a lifetime.
When you start off the movie, it's actually more about Buck. I never really realized this movie was going to be about Buck. I thought it was going to be about Harrison Ford meeting Buck. But no, half of this film, it actually, pretty much all of the film is about Buck, and we don't really get Harrison Ford content until the second half of the film. And I was kind of surprised, because the entire time I'm like, where the hell is Harrison Ford? This is what I paid to see. I didn't pay to see no goddamn CGI dog. I paid to see Harrison Ford, because their relationship is the best part of this film. But, you know, we get to learn about, you know, Buck's life, which is, boring, I guess. I mean, he was kicked out of his house, and he was so stupid to follow some guy into his truck and leave. I mean, that's how people get kidnapped, kids. That's a real good life lesson. Don't follow people in the trucks. If they tell you they have steak or candy, don't go in their truck. They'll kidnap you. I mean, that's just kidnapping 101. Even for dogs, that's really good advice. And of course, we see, you know, if you like, you know, torture animal porn, this is your movie for you. Because this does not hold back. I mean, it does a little bit, but wow, you really do feel bad for the dog. He gets beat the shit out of it in this movie. He gets like, well, yeah, basically, and he gets tortured and just tired and tortured. I mean, what was tired of? Just tortured, really. And it really does make you feel bad about Buck. And I do expect, you know, not expect, why the hell did I say expect? Respect the movie for doing that, making me actually feel for a CGI character. And you think I'm just gonna get used to the CGI in this film? Hell no, I'm not. That's all I could see. All I can think about in this movie is I'm looking at a CGI Scooby-Doo. That's all I can see right now. Nothing else. Nothing else. Only I see Scooby-Doo. Whoa, Shaggy. That's all I can see. But yeah, there are some really good moments with the dog. Okay, so in the beginning of the movie, basically, he's actually basically the dog from Snow Buddies. He's basically doing the plot of Snow Buddies, where he's a sled dog, where he pulls a sled with a whole bunch of other people. And then there's the rival. There's a rival, the leader dog, who's a dick to every single other dog. And so Buck is like, I'm gonna go help out these other dogs. And so he's like, he becomes like, sort of like, everyone respects him. And then I just love that the other dog is like, oh, I'm gonna get you, bitch. I'm gonna get you. I love it. I love their little interactions. Like, you could just, like, that's the one thing I kind of did like, the emotion. Like, you could just tell, without talking, like, how each dog feels about each other. And I do respect the movie for not making the dogs talk, because there was a lot of instances where you kind of thought, like, the dogs are gonna start talking like this is some Snow Buddies movie or something. They didn't do it, which I was happy by, which made the movie even better. If they made this dog talk, I probably would have left, because I feel like it just would have been annoying. Really annoying. I'm happy they did not do that. So, like, I love the sledding dog. Surprisingly, I really did get into the story with him, like, becoming part of the family of, like, doing the sled dogs and delivering the mail and stuff. And then the beatdown of that dick dog. I loved it. And he became, and, like, you know, Buck became the alpha. It was kind of cool. It was really kind of cool. I enjoyed that little scene. It was like no dialogue. It was just music and the dogs fighting, and you could see the expressions. That's the only time I could say the emotion actually works. And so are the CGI. You kind of forget they're CGI animals at that point. Maybe because there's no humans, and I think that's kind of why Lion King worked in a little bit of a ways. But yeah, that was really good. That was a really good part of the movie. But of course, that little happiness you thought was good, it ends. It's taken away from the new cartoonish villain, which I forget his name, but dear God, they did not need this man. He had like a British accent and stuff. Oh my, you and that dog, you've been working together, taking my gold. What is wrong with you? I have a British accent. That guy. I don't remember his name, but Jesus Christ, we did not need him in the movie. He was apparently the villain. And yes, people, there is a villain. I was shocked too, and it's so cartoony, along with this, cartoony dog. Like, he's more cartoony than Buck. Jesus Christ. I was thinking that they're probably going to pull a mask off him like it was Scooby-Doo or something. Okay, I probably should stop with all the Scooby-Doo references. But it was just so goofy. Oh, when it was going. Oh, good goodness me. Oh, like, Jesus. And this guy went to so many lengths just to get back at Harrison Ford for no damn reason. Like, Harrison Ford was trying to help you, telling you that the dogs are tired and they're probably not going to be able to get to the mountain, and that the mountain was dangerous. And he came to help you and tell you that this is a bad idea. But then he comes back and is like, yeah, this is your fault. You're the reason why I'm in this situation. Like, bitch, come on. He was trying to help you. Don't get mad at him. And he follows him, I swear, follows him on his grand adventure. And that is how Harrison Ford dies. Yes, spoiler alert, Harrison Ford dies. Yeah, for no effing reason. It is like, you know, I would feel bad that Harrison Ford died, but it was such in a stupid ass way that I couldn't even feel bad. I was shocked how he died. Like, he got shot by the crazy British lunatic. I was like, no, that's not how you do it. Maybe if he died in a fire and Buck tried to save him, and then Harrison Ford saying, go on without me, Buck, go on without me. I would prefer that. Make that. Not some cartoon-ass villain coming and shooting him just because, oh, where's my gold? Like he's some goddamn leprechaun. It was dumb. I did not like that. That was so stupid, it kind of ruined the movie for me. It really did. I did not like that. Yeah, well, let's talk more about Buck, because Buck is the smartest goddamn dog on this planet. He can read maps, he can understand humans, and he knows what alcohol is. I can't even speak. He knows what alcohol is, and he knows it's bad. So, whoa, Shaggy. I know, I'm sorry, but I can't help it. Whoa, Shaggy, you shouldn't be drinking that. I'm going to take this bottle. So he starts, like, taking and grunting at Harrison Ford every single time he has a bottle of, like, beer. And it's like, come on, let the man drink. The man has lost his son. Yeah. He lost his son, because we can't have one of these emotional movies without someone in someone's life dying. Luckily, it's not the parent. But of course, if it's not the parent, it has to be the child. Harrison Ford in this movie is going through a lot of bad things right now. You know, he's divorced his wife. His son is dead. He's just trying to live out on his own in the wilderness for some reason, even though, you know, just because he wants to. He's just sad. Boo-hoo, my son's dead. With all the, like, the skills and knowledge that Buck has, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he was Scooby-Doo. Because I would have been not surprised if he started talking. Like, oh, whoa, Shaggy, we're going on an adventure. Woo, woo. Yeah, and also, he had this magical black man wolf dude, because it had to be black because he's a black man. Yeah, magical black man to help him guide. But it did, like, the way they did it was pretty well done. It's like, basically his call of the wild. Or just his natural instincts. That's kind of it. Just, and also, of course, the movie ends with saying the call of the wild. Like, F you, movie. Why? Did you seriously have to say the title of the movie? At the very end, I just rolled my eyes if I could. Just, the way I roll my eyes, it's just, I kind of roll my head like this. I'm like, ugh. That's kind of how I roll my eyes. I guess it's more like rolling my head, not more like rolling my eyes. How would I roll my eyes? That's just not possible. I mean, some puppets can. Well, I'm getting a little bit off topic here. I really am getting off topic here. Anyways, guys, so yeah, let's talk about the relationship with Harrison Ford and Mr. Buck. So basically, Harrison Ford doesn't treat Buck as like a pet. He treats him like a best friend because Harrison Ford's lonely and he's crazy. Yeah. But Harrison Ford, delivers a really great role as, the old man. Yeah, I don't remember his name. All I can just call him is Harrison Ford, because just, what else are you gonna call him? Guys, like, the character's name? Hell no, everyone's just gonna call him Harrison Ford, because that's who he is. Just a grumpy old dude. And then one day he decides to, he's like, and I love half the movie, he's basically just drunk off his ass, and he's like, hey dog, give me that bag. I need the boy. Oh man, give it to me, boy. That's not a really great Harrison Ford impression. Let me try doing. Hey, it was crazy, man. I was with the man and the dog. Hey, dog, come back here. We're best friends now. I don't know. I can't really do a really great drunk impression. I should ask Freckle one day, but I honestly don't want him in the studio. He's probably the only one that could probably do a good, like, drunk impression of someone. Anyways, guys, so yeah, Harrison Ford, they go off on an adventure when he's drunk off his ass, like, look at this, dog, look at this, I know you can understand me, we're going on an adventure right now. You see this? We're going on an adventure, we're going straight off the map, we can go, you and me, and I bet the dog's just like, it's like, I guess the dog understands. And so they get off on this epic quest to see adventure for no reason. There's no goal in mind. They're just going off on rivers and traveling the mountains without no map. And where do they end up? They find a house off the map, and then they start staying there and hunting for gold. Yeah, so much for the adventure. They go on an adventure, and then they just settle down in this random house they found and start digging for gold. I thought they were just going to continue traveling and not do all that shit. But no, let's just settle down and just not even go on an adventure anymore. Just settle down. Get rich off our ass. I mean, they do, because they find a lot of effing gold there. But, yeah, and they just settle down, and of course, Buck found a girlfriend. He found a little wolf girl. Sexy. And then, Buck is going off with his wolf girlfriend and hang out with the wolves and stuff. I've seen stuff like this before. And of course, he's not being with Harrison Ford as much anymore. But Harrison Ford's fine with it, because, Harrison Ford doesn't treat him like an actual dog. He treats him like a person. And, he's like, you can do whatever you want. You're free, Buck. You're free, man. You're the man, Buck. Because Harrison Ford's crazy. And then they just live there, and then they don't live happily ever after. I was about to say that. No, Harrison Ford dies. So, yeah. But the weird thing about this movie is Harrison Ford is narrating through this film. And I'm like, by the end of the film, you're thinking to yourself, like, what? Why is he narrating? He's dead. Unless he's not dead, it wouldn't really make sense to Harrison Ford to actually be narrating this movie if he's gonna die at the end. And he narrates right after he's dead. And also, I'm trying to figure out how the hell you know what's happening. If you're gonna have Harrison Ford narrate, just get someone else. Don't get him to narrate. Have someone else narrate. Because how the hell does he know everything that Buck's gone through his life? He knows that Buck's gone through so much hardship. Because that one time he saw him being beat down by this, this British dude? No. This movie is, I know I've been complaining a lot about this film, but it's not terrible. It's not the worst movie in the world. It's not the best movie in the world, but it's a movie that exists that you could see. Made by 20th Century Studios, not 20th Century Fox. I will forever miss that logo. The fox. It will never be the same without the fox. Never will be. Never will be. Anyways, guys, that's really it. Well, should you go see this movie? What? I don't know. There's better movies to go see. I prefer Sonic the Hedgehog, or My Hero Academia, the movie, or Birds of Prey. I prefer all those movies over this one. But it's still not terrible. If you have nothing else literally to see, then go see it. I think you might be entertained. I was never really bored in this movie, so I think you'll be pleasantly entertained by this film. So, it's not terrible. I give it maybe a 6.7, I guess, because it's not terrible. And I would watch this again, maybe not in theaters. And the CGI effects, you will never get used to. You will never, I promise you will never get used to those CGI effects. They are terrible. They are just god-awful. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Why just not use a real animal? I don't understand. Use real animals. Why do we have to live in this world of digital? It probably would have been cheaper to even use a real animal. Use some parts for CGI and use the rest for a real goddamn dog. Don't be goddamn cheap. Anyways, guys, that's really it for me. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody. Stupid CGI animals.